There are 3 phases every trader is forced through, and none of them have anything to do with setups, indicators, entries, or secret strategies. These stages are about endurance and psychological erosion, and becoming someone unrecognizable from the person who started. Most traders never survive the first phase. They blow accounts, curse the market, and walk away. Those who survive the first phase usually collapse in the second. And the tiny fraction who reach the third, they don't look like traders anymore. Not because they learned more, but because they became different. This isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to prepare you. Because walking into this without awareness is like stepping into a war without knowing you're already in one. Let's break it down. Stage 1, the destruction of certainty. This is where trading actually begins and where most people are eliminated. You start confident, you're smart, you succeeded elsewhere, you studied charts, learned patterns, watched videos, maybe even built a strategy. You think you're ready, you aren't. Stage 1 exists for one single purpose, to annihilate your confidence. Not only through one massive loss, but through endless controlled damage. You take a trade that should work, it doesn't. You refine your approach, another loss. You tweak risk, you change timeframes, you add indicators, you follow someone else, still losing. Not enough to quit, just enough to stay trapped. This phase is designed to keep hope alive while draining you slowly. And here's the real lesson stage 1 is forcing onto you. You don't understand the market at all. Your analysis isn't insight, it's pattern hallucination. Your confidence wasn't earned, it was assumed. Your certainty was imaginary. And this lesson cannot be learned intellectually. You have to feel it. You have to experience being wrong again and again despite doing everything quote-unquote right. You have to watch your account shrink while realizing there is no missing indicator, no hidden trick. The problem isn't missing knowledge. The problem is your entire mental model. You believed intelligence equals control. Markets don't reward intelligence, they punish certainty. You can execute flawlessly and still lose repeatedly. This is a probability environment, not a fairness system. 5 losses in a row feels catastrophic, 5 wins in a row feels normal. Both are statistical outliers. Both can happen, neither cares about your feelings. Most people never accept this. They stay convinced they're one tweak away. The ones who escape stage 1 are the ones who genuinely accept, I don't know what I'm doing. That ego death is the doorway. Until certainty dies, progress is impossible. Every strategy loses, every system fails at times. Stops are not mistakes, they're guarantees. Internalize that or bleed forever. Stage 2. The discipline of an action. If you survive stage 1, if certainty is gone, you enter a quieter Hades. Stage 2 isn't about losing because you're wrong. It's about losing because you can't stop doing. Now you understand probabilities, you accept uncertainty, you've built a system with rules and an edge. And then reality hits. Your edge barely shows up, maybe twice a week. The rest of the time, there is nothing to do. This is unbearable for most traders. You watch price move without you. You see others making money. Your brain screams to act to justify the time to feel productive. So you bend rules. You take close enough setups. You trade boredom. Sometimes those trades win. That's what kills you. Because now your brain has proof that discipline is optional. Randomness creeps in. Your edge erodes. Your system downgrades into noise. The real problem here isn't strategy. It's emotional dependency. You need the market to feel useful. You need activity to feel accomplished. You confuse motion with progress. In trading, more action equals less money. Capital and focus are limited. Frequency doesn't grow accounts. Discipline does. The traders who survive stage 2 aren't obsessed with trading. They aren't emotionally attached to outcomes. They watch, they wait, they act only when the trade is undeniable. Doing nothing becomes a win. Waiting becomes the work. When you can sit through a full session, take 0 trades and feel proud, not guilty, you're changing. Patience isn't passive, and action isn't laziness. Often, doing nothing is the highest quality decision available. Most traders die here, not because they can't find good trades, but because they can't stop taking bad ones. Stage 3, becoming the system. If certainty is dead and the addiction to action is gone, you enter the final phase. This is the strangest one, because nothing new is learned here. No new indicators, no secret edges, no breakthroughs. Instead, something shifts. You stop thinking about trading. After thousands of hours, your brain recognizes structure automatically. Execution becomes reflexive. You don't debate trades, you don't hesitate, you don't break rules. There is no outside the system anymore. You are the system. And here's the price of mastery. Trading becomes boring. No adrenaline, no drama, no emotional swings, just execution, management, exit, routine. Most people can't tolerate this. They fought chaos for years only to miss it once it's gone. So they sabotage themselves. They size up. They chase excitement. They trade for feeling instead of profit. They'd rather lose loudly than win quietly. This is the final test. Can you accept that profitable trading is dull? That success feels uneventful? That consistency has no emotional reward? Most fail here, not because they can't trade, but because they can't accept boredom. But boredom is the signal. Boring is profitable. Exciting is expensive. Long-term traders aren't thrilled. they're detached. Trading becomes a business. Businesses win through repetition, not stimulation. How to know where you are. If you're constantly changing strategies, stage 1, certainty still alive. If you know the rules but keep breaking them, stage 2, you have action addiction. If you're profitable but bored and tempted to spice things up, stage 3, ego isn't fully dead yet. Each stage kills something. Stage 1 kills certainty, stage 2 kills impatience, stage 3 kills ego. You can't skip them, you can't rush them, you have to let each one break what needs breaking. Trading education teaches knowledge. Success requires psychological survival. People don't fail because they don't know enough. They fail because they can't endure what knowing demands. If you're losing right now, good. You're being humbled. If you're stuck, waiting, good. You're learning restraint. If you're bored, good. You're close. The stages don't make you smarter. They make you different. And that transformation, not intelligence, not effort, is what separates the few who last from everyone else. Most quit, most should. But if you're still here, recognizing yourself in this, you have a chance. Not because you're special, but because you're willing. And that's the only edge that actually matters. Be sure to subscribe for more.